The Leader දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
All others plan alliances sans the Compass CBK to take the lead. President Ranil Wickremesinghe has decided to hold the presidential election around mid-next year. Before that, he plans to grant sufficient relief to the people by April. Budget proposals that will be presented on the 13th, too, are likely to give them many concessions. One is to raise state sector salaries by 10,000 rupees. The government's main constituent partner, the SLPP, has asked the president in writing to give substantial relief to the people. SLPP General Secretary Sagara Karyawasam, in a letter to the president, asked him to implement 4 things immediately. They are a continuation of the Samurdhi allowance and the fertilizer subsidy, reintroducing decentralized budgets for parliamentarians, and ensuring that no jobs are lost when state institutions are reformed. He also wrote that it is unsuitable to replace the Samurdhi with another name. Anyhow, Basil has proposed to Ranil to hold a general election first. However, the president is firmly against it, until such time the electoral system is amended. A committee has been asked to make relevant recommendations within 6 months. Whatever it is, even the SLPP leadership believes a general election is possible by April. Namal says they cannot carry on like this any further. Ranil has told his closest associates to begin preparations to face an election. But he has not said which election it would be. 2024 will be a year of elections. The government, as well as the opposition, is getting ready for that. Almost all have decided that winning is impossible except through a coalition. Both sides are now leaning towards forming alliances. From the UNP, Ravi K is now at work with a promise to give his swan symbol to their alliance. He has held several rounds of talks with SLPP seniors and with several radical groups too. From the opposition, Dulles is leading attempts for a broadest of alliances. He is trying to bring the SJB, NPP, and Wimal's Supreme Lanka coalition together. But the biggest hurdle he faces is a few in his own party who are against such a move. In the meantime, a group within the government is trying to form an anti-Rajapaksa alliance. The Sri Lanka Freedom Party's Amarawira, Alagiawane, and Duminda are one such group. So is the Lanza and Anura Yapa faction. The latest is that Chandrika Kumaratunga is making a comeback to take over the SLFP. She is reportedly going to share equal powers with Maitri to rebuild the party. A front-page article in the Sunday Lanka Deepa says the ex-president has decided to return to politics together with the SLFP. She has asked for a top party position and responsibilities. Matters have already been discussed with Maitri. He has asked senior SLFP vice presidents Amarawera and Shan Vijayalal, acting General Secretary Mithrapala, national organizer Duminda, and treasurer Alagayawana to initiate discussions. They are planning to have a meeting with Chandrika at her place at Torrington on 099 November. With her side proposing the position of the party's chair for her, 2 new positions of chairman and leader are likely to be created. If everything goes right, she will be back in the SLFP, and there is even talk that her son Vimukthi, too, will join her in politics. Everybody else is making plans to form alliances. Yet the NPP says it will not do anything of the sort until an election is announced.